Today, we will talk about a topic that many people are interested in, specifically the tallest players in NBA history who have competed at each position. This ought to be pretty exciting for any of you basketball fans out there. We won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's get started. First up is Gheorghe Muresan, 7'7". Gheorghe Muresan is the tallest player in NBA history. Standing at a towering 7'7", Muresan was a force to be reckoned with on the court. A native of Romania, Muresan began his NBA career with the Washington Bullets in 1993. He quickly became one of the most popular players in the league, thanks to his impressive size and skill set. Muresan spent 4 seasons with the Bullets before being traded to the New Jersey Nets in 1997. He would play 2 seasons with the Nets before retiring from the NBA in 2000. Despite his relatively short NBA career, Muresan left a lasting impact on the league. He was one of the first truly international players in the NBA and helped popularize the game of basketball around the world. Next is Manute Bol, 7'7". Manute Bol was born on October 16, 1962 in Turale, Sudan. He is the son of a Dinka warrior and spent his early childhood herding cows in the Sudanese countryside. In 1979, at 17, Bol moved to the United States to attend the University of Bridgeport in Connecticut on a basketball scholarship. He only spoke limited English at the time and was homesick, but he quickly adjusted to his new surroundings. Bol played 4 years of college basketball and was named an All-American in his senior year. He finished his career as the school's all-time leader in blocked shots. In 1985, Bol was drafted by the Washington Bullets in the second round of the NBA draft. He played for 10 seasons in the NBA with the Bullets, Golden State Warriors, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat. Bol was known for his shot-blocking ability, and he still holds the NBA record for most blocks in a season by a rookie. He also holds the distinction of being the tallest player in NBA history. After his playing career ended, Bol became involved in philanthropic work in his native Sudan. He established the Manute Bol Scholarship Fund to help pay for the education of Sudanese refugees. Bol passed away in 2010 at 47, but his legacy will live forever. He was a true pioneer and an inspiration to all who knew him. Up next is Tacko Fall, 7'6". Tacko Fall made his NBA debut in 2019. He has also played for the Senegal national basketball team. Tacko Fall, 7'6", is one of the tallest players in the history of the NBA. He played for the Boston Celtics from 2019 to 2021. Fall was born in Senegal and moved to the United States when he was 16. He played college basketball for the University of Central Florida. The Celtics signed Fall as an undrafted free agent in 2019. Technically, Tacko Fall was considered 7'7" for quite a while, but after the NBA changed its measurement standards, he was knocked down to 7'6". Despite that, Fall is still one of the tallest men to have graced the NBA and the entire world. He was recently reacquired by the Cleveland Charge in the NBA's G League, but he has played for both the Celtics and the Cavaliers. While he doesn't have much speed, Fall makes up for it with his great blocking skills. Now for Slavko Vranic, 7'6". Slavko Vranic is a Montenegrin native who once competed in basketball professionally. In addition, he was a Montenegrin national basketball team member and competed for the country in international competitions. Slavko Vranic is not a name that many people are familiar with because he did not play in the NBA for a particularly extended time. After being selected by the New York Knicks in the second round of that year's draft, the organization ultimately decided not to keep him and dismissed him in December of that same year. Although he played for a few different teams throughout his career, he was never able to impact the league significantly. Vranic had a little better success playing professionally outside his own country of Serbia, specifically in Montenegro and China. The year 2018 marked his final season playing professionally. Next, Shawn Bradley, 7'6". Shawn Paul Bradley is a former German-American professional basketball player who played center for the Philadelphia 76ers, New Jersey Nets, and Dallas Mavericks of the National Basketball Association. Nicknamed the Storm and Mormon, Bradley is one of the tallest players in NBA history at 7'6". Shawn Bradley was a significant force within the NBA for over 10 years. During his long career, Bradley played prominently for the Philadelphia 76ers, New Jersey Nets, now the Brooklyn Nets, and the Dallas Mavericks. He was a first-round pick in 1991 and was drafted second overall, so it's clear that the big man was destined for great things. While he never ended up with any major accolades outside of an all-rookie team, he still enjoyed a long career as a key player on each team. Now we have Yao Ming, 7'6". Yao Ming is a Chinese basketball executive and former professional player. He played for the Shanghai Sharks of the Chinese Basketball Association, CBA, and the Houston Rockets of the National Basketball Association, NBA. Yao was selected to start for the Western Conference in the NBA All-Star Game 8 times and was named to the All-NBA team 5 times. He was the tallest active player in the NBA during his final season at 2.29 meters, 7 foot 6 inches. Yao, born in Shanghai, started playing for the Sharks as a teenager and played on their senior team for 5 years in the CBA, winning a championship in his final year. After negotiating with the CBA and the Sharks to secure his release, Yao was selected by the Rockets as the first overall pick in the 2002 NBA draft. He reached the NBA playoffs 4 times, and the Rockets won the first-round series in the 2009 postseason, their first playoff series victory since 1997. In July 2011, Yao announced his retirement from professional basketball because of a series of foot and ankle injuries that forced him to miss 250 games in his last 6 seasons. Up next, Chuck Nevitt, 7'5". Charles Goodrich Nevitt is a retired professional basketball player from the United States. He is best remembered for his towering height during his time in the NBA. Chuck Nevitt's remarkable height isn't the only thing that's impressive about him. What's also impressive is that he played for so many excellent teams throughout his career. Throughout his career, he played for the Rockets, the Lakers, the Pistons, the Bulls, and the Spurs. Even though he was almost always the tallest player on the court, Nevitt could play the center position in the NBA without much difficulty for nearly 9 years. Nevitt is the man who holds the record for being the tallest person ever to win the NBA championship. The accomplishment took place in 1985 with the Los Angeles Lakers. Next, Pavel Podkolzin, 7'5". Podkolzin made his debut with the Lokomotiv Novosibirsk in the Russian second division during the 2001-2 season. In December 2001, he signed with Italy's Metis Varese, for whom he played from 2002 to 2004. He was selected by the Utah Jazz in the 2004 NBA draft and promptly traded to the Dallas Mavericks for a future first-round pick in the 2005 NBA draft. He was originally available for selection in the previous year's draft, but withdrew due to acromegaly, a pituitary disorder. Podkolzin was considered a high draft pick in the 2004 draft because of his size, blocking ability, and strength, but he was chosen late in the draft. Podkolzin averaged 6.0 rebounds in 14.0 minutes in his first 2 Las Vegas Summer League review games. On August 5, 2006, he was waived by the Mavericks after appearing briefly in just 6 games spanning 2 seasons. Now for Sim Bhullar, 7'5". Sim Bhullar made history when he became the first player of Indian descent to play in the NBA. Standing at an impressive 7'5" he became the 6th tallest player in the history of the NBA. The achievement is all the more impressive considering he's only 23 years old. Sim Bhullar was born in Canada and played college basketball for New Mexico State University. He's currently signed with the Shinshu JKO Lioneers of the Taiwanese P-League Plus. Although he's still early in his career, Sim Bhullar has already impacted the basketball world. His height and heritage make him a unique and inspiring player that fans will be sure to keep an eye on in the years to come. While he may not be as legendary as some of the other biggest men in NBA history, Sim Bhullar still managed to impress many people with his height. One of his biggest claims to fame is that he was the first Indian player in the NBA. Lastly, Mark Eaton, 7'4". Being tall in basketball is always helpful, and Mark Eaton was probably quite happy with his height of 7'4". Throughout his lengthy NBA career, the man spent his time with a single team, the Utah Jazz. Thanks to his height, Eaton was an incredible defensive player. He was so good that he was named to the NBA All-Defensive Team multiple times and was even named the Defensive Player of the Year on 2 separate occasions. Some credit Eaton with the rise of the Utah Jazz during his era of play. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know what you think. We love hearing from you.